I'm not gonna compete where I already won this competition. I didn't know it was supposed to be 4.
This is one of the problems when you give opportunities to people that don't really deserve it. One of the reasons why I say that is because when you try to bless people with opportunities, you give them opportunities that think it's something good for the cause, or you throwing it thinking it's going to garner more success for something. This is how things can go wrong.
I don't have no reason to fucking hate on that girl. I don't. No, I didn't like her when I came back because I'm like, all right, what's going on? What's going on? She knew it. We had a conversation. Because the anger was misplaced. Nah, it ain't even you that I don't like. I'm realizing this is the way these niggas is doing shit up here that I don't like. Okay, got it.
And you want to blatantly see this. It's disrespectful. Now, when I talk about the disrespect aspect, I talk about the energy level of when somebody takes things for granted. Remember something. Remember Crunchy Wayne bought a house for Jess Hilarious. Remember that. Don't forget this. It was said out of her own mouth. He never told her that. He talked about all the things that he did for her. But at the same time, what was done for him? Nothing. And he left and was humble. Never talked bad about her. Remember, she kept going back and forth talking about this man. Remember, he gave her an investment, which meant he paid cash for this. And I know this for a fact because she mentioned it and said she had a house free and clear. Remember that, free and clear. Who's giving anybody a home? That's an investment that she's able to live in, which means she don't have to do anything for it. And she used that house and used it for a property later on. She stated that in an interview. So when you look at people that get blessings and they look at situations like that, how the Breakfast Club sat there and they gave her an opportunity. Now this is the opportunity that she fumbled. You think I'm lying? Watch.
Intros, the sounds. Went to Taylor. Yo, Taylor, make Lauren her intro. Take Jess with the mess, all that shit. She says, things can't just change like that. Why the fuck not? Why not? Y'all changing everything else, and I'm the only one that don't know. My goofy ass don't know nothing. I'm just coming to work every day, just zippity-doo-dah-day, and you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, take my name out that shit. Jess with the Mess is not at Breakfast Club. I'm Jess Hilarious up here. Fuck, I'm Jessica Moore up here. Jess with the Mess is not being done. Lauren LaRosa is doing the shit. So that need to be her segment. I fought for that segment. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? While her fans and her people and the Breakfast Club people and you know, the people in the comments, man, I'm not ready to sit up here and act like I don't see that shit. Are y'all crazy? One thing I ain't never try to do is act unbothered unless shit never bothered me. Man, what? You try coming back to work. You try to come back to work, and the motherfucker is right there at your desk, and ain't nobody telling you shit, mind you. Nobody telling you nothing, mind you. Before you know it, everybody thinking you're the villain. Like I'm the villain, cause I didn't know shit. I'm sick of that. I'm very, very sick of that. I'm sick of the shit. It's weird. It's weird. I don't fuck with it. Just be quiet up there. I'm not fighting over no mic space. I'm not fighting over no mic. That's why I went from shut up and hush to not saying nothing. Nah. I'm not gonna compete where I already won this competition. I didn't know it was supposed to be 4. If this was presented to me, you know, prior to hire, then I wouldn't have been so shocked. Like, oh shit, all right, cool. So when we bringing in the 4th person, shit, that's what's up, cool. It's only time for that segment. You know what I'm saying? We had a meeting today to restructure the show and shit like that. I wanted Breakfast Club so bad. I wanted it. I grew up on the show. The fuck? Like, what? Hall of Fame show? What are we talking about?
Now, when you look at somebody that fumbles, it's not a thing of that this person left on paternity leave and had a baby. It's because they did a job that they was not qualified for. So when you think that you qualify for something, and then the end effects of it is someone else comes in and you looking at that situation saying, ooh, we might have made a bad selection. We're looking at somebody that does not take their job seriously. And I'm going to tell you why it's not taken seriously. They have multiple avenues of making money. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is the problem. When you have multiple avenues of making money, it depends what kind of energy that money is being made, how you're utilizing that energy, which means she's on the road, she's traveling, which means she's not able to go in-house to do her job and do research because she's doing stand-up. There's nothing wrong with that, but this is the problem. You're not being prepared. You're just doing a segment talking about any type of topics that's going on. You have no clue what you're talking about. You're just winging it. And anybody that's watching the show can tell that you're winging it. Anybody that just have a job and they're just winging it. You're just going to a job. You're supposed to be doing analytic. I'm making stuff up right now. But you're supposed to be doing whatever you're doing. Say for instance, like you playing basketball. It's the same thing in the NBA. You got ball players doing podcasts. And then all of a sudden you see their game just decline. Because they're not putting their all into it. You can tell. All right? So anybody that thinks that they doing Jess Hilarious wrong, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. They seeing the writing on the wall. They see that, they have to replace her. And instead of replacing her, people don't understand contracts. Contracts have to be worked out. And those contracts are implemented until their history. They're not doing their part. Then you're going to see things start to be moved out of place. It's just what it is. It's called we're going to have to recondition you to understand that this is how things supposed to work around here. Not on your own terms. And a lot of times people work for other establishments thinking that they can run things at their own terms, like they running things. They're not running things. That's not how it go. This is one of the reasons why you got to take your job serious. You cannot mess around and lollygag and think your job is just going to be placed on your doorstep and everything is going to be easy breezy. If you don't prep, you don't take your job serious, someone else will come in to replace you. Facts.